Tech today sucks. Okay, bit of a blanket statement, but I think we've lost the plot for what tech was supposed to be. I mean, it was supposed to be a bicycle for the mind, but today it seems like almost everyone has some sort of unhealthy relationship to it. I think we've forgotten what the original dream was and how it can be so much better. So in the past, people didn't really look at computers the way they do now. Let me show you. So this is a collection of autobiographical stories from Richard Feynman. You know, physicist, genius, did foundational quantum theory work. And there was a passage about computers that struck me as particularly interesting. The trouble with computers is you play with them. They're so wonderful. If you've ever worked with computers, you understand the disease, the delight in being able to see how much you can do. It's odd that people today don't talk about computers with that kind of wonder and excitement. Okay, here are some words I'd use to describe computers and phones today. Boredom solver? Sure. Convenient? Absolutely. Addictive? Well, yeah. But wonderful? No. Awe-inspiring? Definitely not. Makes me happy? Well, not really. It's more that computers are this sort of thing that have sucked them and are grabbing them down and they're not able to escape. Let's admit it, we've all fallen down the infinite scroll hole. And we either stay stuck or we do ridiculous things to get out of it. For example, like we talked about in a podcast episode we just did, my friend Brennan only knows half his iPhone password. The other half is with his wife, so he can only use it when both of them put it in. And to me, that's ridiculous. It's funny to me how the devices that make us distracted are the same ones that give us tools to stop being distracted. It's like putting someone in a room full of junk food and telling them to eat the broccoli that's on the table in front of them. I love a well-done broccoli, but that's beside the point. A device like a typewriter doesn't have the option to distract you. So you never have to worry about changing the device to be healthier or switching it into a different mode so that it's better for you. It's designed to help you write, and so you just write. So we should stop collectively self-flagellating and admit it isn't people's fault they're wired in a way that makes them distracted on these devices. It's just bad design. So what's the fix? Remember the bicycle from the mind quote? Here's the full quote from Steve Jobs.
I remember reading an article when I was about 12 years old, I think it might have been in Scientific American, where they measured the efficiency of locomotion for all these species on planet Earth. And the condor one came in at the top of the list, and humans came in about a third of the way down the list, which was not such a great showing for the crown of creation. But somebody there had the imagination to test the efficiency of a human riding a bicycle. Human riding a bicycle blew away the condor, all the way off the top of the list. And it made a really big impression on me that we humans are tool builders, and that we can fashion tools that amplify these inherent abilities that we have to spectacular magnitudes. And so for me, a computer has always been a bicycle of the mind, something that takes us far beyond our inherent abilities.
That's what computers are, human enhancers. It can enhance jealousy or how much we're FOMOing or the need for novel stimuli. Or we could use it to focus on creativity and intelligence and to make increasingly novel things. But today's computers are designed as multi-purpose tools. And the problem with that is that by making everything equally useful to the user is drawn to the lowest common denominator, the easiest thing to do, which would probably something like scrolling Instagram or looking through Twitter. We need more computers designed to specifically enhance certain tasks. And we already have examples. We have Kindle, who's doing this for books. You have companies like 8 Sleep, who's doing it for mattresses and sleeping. And almost everybody who uses these products absolutely love them because it enhances their lives. So reframe what you think computers are. They're not dopamine machines, they're devices that can enhance us. And I think this phase of distraction is just a blip. See, computers can 10x our creative potential, but only 11% of households in India even have access to one. As of January 2021, only about 60% of the world were active internet users. Imagine when every kid on the planet can code, write, design, and publish. I think the computer revolution is big now. It hasn't even started.